I've been up since 6 a.m. today. I don't know specific reason, it's just that I've been up since 6 a.m. I just couldn't get back to sleep, but and it's taken 4 days, but we have something, ladies and gentlemen, from the Route 7 berry fields. So, in other words, it's time for the final couple of episodes of the Wonder Fatelocke. So what's the chow, chinchows? Lanturn Joe here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Y Wonder Fatelocke. In the last episode, we made it right here to the top of Victory Road and the Pokemon League. Today we take on said Pokemon League, the first 2 members of the Elite Four. Now, in X and Y and Black and White 2 and Sun and Moon and all the other ones, so, the very latest generations of Pokemon games, there is no, you can choose. You have the ability to choose. There is no, I face this guy, I'm going to face this guy, I'm going to face this guy, and then face this guy. So I'm going to choose who I face based on what I think we have a good typing against. And then I will leave the ones we don't think we have a good typing against. There are certain mons that I don't think we'll do pretty well against, but there are others that we should do pretty well against. But it's all down to luck at the end of the day, and if the dice rolls are good, we should be golden here. Even against Diantha. Just gotta have those good dice rolls. That's all I ask for. Good dice rolls. Anyway, as I was saying at the start of the video, we did get something from the Wonder Trade Market for the Route 7 berry fields. So, let's get a Wonder Trade for the Route 7 berry fields. We got a Burmy, it took about 4 days, and just before I started recording, I went to go and check my berry field again, and one of the trees was rustling, so I picked on it, clicked on it, and caught something, and there you go. We actually have something for this. So, yeah. I count this as pinwheel claws because, Route 7 is completely different to the Route 7 berry fields. It's completely different catch rates, completely different systems, so I count this as pinwheel claws. So here is my encounter for the Route 7 berry fields. A level 14 Burmy with Protect and Tackle, Brave with Shed Skin, and it's female as well, so it would evolve into Wormadile, but that's not important. What's important is what we get back from the Wonder Trade system. And by the way, shout out to the Premiere. If you're in the Premiere, let me know in the chat right now by saying hi. Because, all 3 of these episodes, where we face the first half of Elite Four, the second half of Elite Four, and the Champion episodes are all going to be premiered. So let's see what Jeff from England is going to give us. Come on, local boy, give us something good. The final Wonder Trade of the Wonder Fatelocke. Please be something. Oh, it's a T-Tar. Well, it's not a T-Tar now, but it's a Larvitar. And it's a Japanese one at that, too. Because it's a Larvitar, I'm probably not going to be changing up the team for it. Because it's a Larvitar. If it was a T-Tar and it was up to level, I would probably consider changing up the team right now. But let's go and take a look at it. Let's go and take a look at it. So here it is. Where is it? There. Okay, so it's a level 1 Adamant Larvitar with Bite, Leer, and Stealth Rocks. Wow, that is really good. It's almost worth doing it, but no, still no. Also, I didn't realize Larvitar was rock ground. I always thought Larvitar was pure rock, and then it gained rock dark when it evolved into Tyranitar. I thought Larvitar and Pupitar were just pure rock, but apparently they're rock and ground. And they dropped that to become Tyranitar, which is rock and dark. Weird. Anyway, so we have Larvitar, or Dinodan. Dinodani, I should say. We have Tycoon. We have a Patrat, or I'm calling Bandit. We have this thing, Ferroseed. We have a Trevenant. we had Meditite, Zubat, Butterfree, Shedinja, Wurmple, Cacleon, Psyduck, Sintret, Magikarp, Slowpoke, Masquerain, Buttlebee, Volbeat, Slugma, 2014 World Champion Pachirisu, a Whismur, a Zigzagoon, and a Machop. That's our box. We also have Mariland, our Azumarill, level 65 with Power Up Punch, Play Rough, Superpower, and Waterfall. Huge power with the Black Belt to boost those Superpower and of course Power Up Punch as well. Then we have Gengar, well, Nightmare our Gengar, level 66 Dorsal Nature with Levitate for the ability, holding the Toxic Plate to boost that Sludge Bomb. It also has Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Dark Pulse. Then we have Noche, which is Spanish for night, I have found out. And Quirky Nature is Steadfast, and of course has the Lucario Knight, so it can evolve into Mega Lucario. Has Earthquake, Aurora Spear, Shadow Claw, and Swords Dance. Then we have Charm our Gardevoir, French Gardevoir to be precise, and has Hardy Nature with Synchronize, holding the Zap Plate to boost that Thunderbolt, but also has Psychic for stab, Moonblast for stab, and Calm Mind to boost special attack. Then we have Proud, our Pyroar, with a Bashful Nature, Rivalry for the ability, holding the Dread Plate to boost that Crunch, is level 66, and also has the moves Hyper Voice, Flamethrower, and Overheat. Then we have Spring, our Leafeon, level 66, holding the Miracle Seed to boost Grass-type moves with Leaf Guard for the ability and a Quirky Nature, with the moves Leaf Blade, Swords Dance, Strength, and Dig. So, Miracle Seed boosts Leaf Blade. And that is the team rather quickly. And of course we have the Death Box. We had Sherlock the Pikachu, Ennie, our Stelcaddy, Crustacean, our Crustal, Bryony, our Mightyena, Angelos, our Swellow, Eclipse, our Lunatone, Discharge, the Minun, Robin, the Talonflame, Chester the Chestnut, and of course, what were you? Magic the Dragonite. So, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the final look at our box. We are ready for this. I'm going to disconnect from the internet, just in case that's brings any, like, lag spikes or anything like that whilst we do this. And I think we're ready. Do we have items? I have some items. I have 24 full restores, 21 hyper potions, 16 Moo Milks, and we have 22 max potions. We have 1 elixir and 3 max ethers and 4 regular ethers, and I think I have 3 leopard berries as well as my collections from the berry fields, trying to get an encounter for said berry fields. So, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm excited, but I'm also scared, and I don't know what we're gonna have. And I've also spent like 8 minutes explaining myself, getting ready for this episode, and done practically nothing. So let's do this already. You're the illustrious Joanne, aren't you? Welcome at last to the Pokemon League. I am just one of the Elite Four members. People know me as the Fire-type user, Malva. Here in the Pokemon League, you will encounter the 4 of us, the Elite Four, and our champion. If you hope to meet our champion and challenger here, you must first defeat all 4 of us. Do your best, because you can't if you can't impress us with your real strength, then you'll never get to battle her. But it should be a walk in the park for the heroine who destroyed Team Flare, right? I love that. She just thinks like we can destroy anyone just because of that. Anyway, so what I want to do here, because there's a few people I think I could take on. I think I could definitely take on Malva. I know she has a Pyro, so I'm going to sort of be relying on dice rolls to get me out of that one, because I know that Mariland could take that on rather nicely. But Pyro is something that Mariland couldn't take on rather nicely, so I'd be rather scared of it. I know that you have something. I know that Seabold has some things that would be quite scary. I know that Drasna's Dugauji is kind of scary because it's poison dragon type, so that could do some damage to my fairies, and just about everything is kind of scary on Wickstrom's side, because like it's a steel type really, because I don't really have a lot of things that deal with steel types, because steel types can learn ground type moves and steel type's super effective on fairy, so it's kind of scary. I'm going to go for Malva to start off with. So with that in mind, I'm going to start with I'm going to start with Mariland and see where we go from there. It's all down to dice rolls though. Here we go. I'm actually kind of scared for this. It's all down to dice rolls. But we'll see what happens. I feel like most of this first episode is going to be just basically introducing you guys to how I'm going to do it, and then basically doing it. So, you know, if we don't get if it takes a long time, if we still have a 30-minute episode or 40-minute episode, I'm sorry. Welcome to my blazing chamber. I am Malva, and I shall be your opponent today. Alright, here we go, Malva. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First dice... Wait, there you go. First dice roll gives us a 2. What is a 2? Please don't say Leafeon. Please don't say Leafeon is 2. Because that would be a really bad... Oh, you start with the Pyro. You start with the Pyro. Level 63. I'm level 65. I'm 2 levels ahead of you. Oh, I start with Gang? Okay. That's not a horrible... That's not horrible. I mean, you don't... I don't think you have Crunch. Like, my one has Crunch, but I don't think yours has Crunch. So... I can't Shadow Ball you, but I can do some powerful moves to you. It's the Wild Charge I'm scared of. And the fact that you'll outspeed me for sure. I know you will. So I'm going to try this. Go Nightmare. Noble Roar. That lowers my special attack? Yeah, that lowers my special attack and regular attack by 1 stage. That's kind of not good. Well, I'll go for the Sludge Bomb and see what happens. Oh, I still kill with a crit! I will take! I will take, and the threat has been neutralized. Alright, Torkoal coming in now. I'm going to go into Mariland. Mariland can do this. Mariland's got this now. Now that Pyro's out the way, literally everything's Mariland's. Literally, Mariland has got this now. Just needed to get rid of Pyro, and Mariland has now got this. So now we will Waterfall. And you are beefy enough to take at least 1, but you flinch. You're going to heal, aren't you? Well, in that situation, I'm going to go and get a power-up punch up. Because I feel like that could be useful against the rest of her team. So if I get a little bit of an attack boost, that could be the difference maker. So, Let's see what happens now I'm +1. Oh yeah, that is the difference maker. This is the fact that I needed that a little bit of an attack boost and that little bit of HP drop, and that was enough to take it down. Level 66, so Maryland's no longer lagging behind. Alright, Talonflame coming in. I'm okay to stay in with Maryland. Maryland is the play here. And Waterfall is the move. Flare Blitz, that's going to do nothing to me, right? Yeah, literally nothing. That was a wasted move on your behalf. And you did recall damage, which means in other words, this should kill. The flame body is annoying now. But that brings me back down to neutral. Against the final Pokemon, that brings me to neutral. So that literally gets rid of my attack boost. Chandelure. I mean, it's still the right play. It's still the right play for me to go for the for Waterfall here. Oh, the Confused Ray! I might need a full restore after this if I hit myself. Come on, please, Maryland. Come on, please. Oh, you don't hit yourself. You're the great Maryland. Of course you don't hit yourself. I could probably take another hit. Oh. Well, you're full restoring. That's annoying. Maryland? Well, there's the hit myself, finally. Yeah, I'm going to heal. I'm going to full restore because I'm a little worried about my HP right now, so I'm going to full restore. I've got 24 of them, so this is okay to use a healing item here. Snaps me out of confusion, resets the burn, so I'm okay at this moment in time. Shadow Ball coming in. Is that going to do a lot of damage to me? It did decent damage. Not a lot, but decent enough. Oh, the Confused Ray. Just because you're slightly faster than me means that you can hit me with Confused Ray, and it's annoying. Maryland, I need you. There we go, Maryland. And that's a kill. Beautiful. And that's level 67. That's even better. And Gengar goes to level 67 too. And Noshea does. And Leafeon does. Did I forget? Everyone's getting level 67 because I forgot to turn the experience share off. Whoops. Yeah, I was using the experience share whilst grinding and, well, I forgot to turn it off, I guess. Fantastic. Utterly fantastic. I'll report this to the whole world using the news on how you dominated the Pokemon League. Of course, I'm a Holocaster star as well. I'm such a busy woman. There's 3 members of the Elite Four left, between you and the champion. Take the elevator to return to the main hall. And if you're ready for them, that is. Alright. That was not a bad fight. That was not a bad fight at all. I think we did pretty well, personally. I'm going to heal up, and I only needed to use 1 healing potion. So, I will take that nicely. Right. The next person I want to take on is, I guess, Seabold. Now, his only threat on my behalf is his Gyarados. Everything else, I think I should be able to take down. With a combination of... with combinations of Leafeon and some other of my Pokemon. But it all depends on what the Gyarados does. If I roll... Now, but I know Gyarados has Crunch. I also know the Gyarados has Earthquake, which are 2 scary moves. If I roll Charm, that's a bad thing because of Crunch. And also, I think one of his Pokemon has Cross Scissor as well. So that's also bad. So I don't want that either. And with Charm in play. Also, Gengar would be a bad play too. So, let's see what happens. Hopefully, I make the right plays and we continue our adventures here in the Elite Four. Otherwise, I'm a little scared. But let's do it anyway. I need the luck of the dice to be with me in today's episode. Especially with this one. Okay, let's do it. I mean, I think Proud would be very good against Wickstrom. The only problem with Proud is the what is it? Wickstrom's Probopass. That's Proud's only problem. Wickstrom's Probopass. No, I simply cannot say. You there, young lady. You there, young lady. Why can't I say that? You there, young lady. I have a question I must pose to you. Do you think Pokemon battling could ever be considered an art form? Yes. Yes, I do. Indeed. You see, cooking is a type of art that disappears as soon as it's complete. Pokemon battles are the same. Even memories of street victory soon fade after the battle ends. To devote yourself entirely to such a life made of fleeting experiences is truly artful. Oh, here we go. Seabold! I got a 2! Okay. That means Mariland's in play. I got a 2 last time as well, and that meant Gengar was in play. But here, that means Mariland's in play, because I have switched the party. Spring is in session. Alright, Spring. Can I Swords to see how much damage I take from this? Dragon Pulse. Whoa. I take a lot of damage. I'm gonna play it. Come on, kill. Oh, yes. I was a little worried, but the Swords Dance boost was probably enough to get me through. Barbaracle coming in. How fast is Barbaracle compared to my Leafeon? Like, it probably can't kill it. Like, it can't outspeed me, can it? Can it? .138 speed. You can't be faster than that. I mean, I've got a super effective move. I've got a Sword Stance up, and I'm holding a Miracle Seed. And I should be faster than you. And I have a base 172 attack. I should kill this, right? Yeah, I should kill this. I'm gonna play. This is probably the stupidest idea I've ever had, but I'm gonna play. I've got a Sword Stance boost up. This is... Yeah, that was going to kill. Why was I scared? Why was I scared? All the variables said that would kill. This, on the other hand, is a scary Pokemon. This... Oh, wait. I switched Mariland for Gengar. I switched Mariland for Leafeon. So Gengar is my play. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to play it. Right. I'm going to play. And that Intimidate resets my attack boost. I'm going to heal and see what he does. That's not good. Gengar is not the play I wanted with Crunch in the field. Oh, this thing can Dragon Dance too! And he's going to have Ice Fang! I'm going to go for the Strength! I don't live that! I do live that! But that does nothing to you. Oh, please don't predict my switch. Please don't predict my switch. Okay, he didn't predict my switch, but he does so much damage. And he has a super effective move. I'm done for. I think I might lose a Pokemon here. This Gyarados is legitimately scary. I needed a roll into Mariland, really. Waterfall. That's Stab. And it one-shots! Well, Leafy, on your own, you're on your own. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. All I can do is heal, and that's not going to help. I can't live too. All I can do is heal. And of course that can happen too. That's a crit. I don't want to play... I really don't want to out-heal him. I mean, I've got so many potions I probably could. But I don't really want to play like that. It's not fair on you guys. I want to hit him. Well, that was a min damage. Can I hit him? No. I still wasn't living too. Great. Well, that's Leafeon down. That's 12 deaths in this series. What do I do? I can't go into Charm. He's gonna crunch me. I think I'll play Mariland. I think my play is Mariland here. Alright, I get a new roll, but it's a 4. Does that mean Mariland's on its own? I think that means Mariland's a lone wolf because 4 rolls Leafeon. I think Mariland's on his own here. That's scary. Especially with this thing setting up on me even more so. Okay, it's dead. What do you know? Mariland probably was the right play in the end, really. But I can't predict that. Well, Mariland, you're on your own for this fight against the Stormy, and I hope you can deal with it. Can you live a psychic? Just about, and that was a crit! Please don't crit me again! I lived on 38, but I missed! I gotta heal. I can't live another hit, so I gotta heal. Dazzling Gleam. Well, that's not stab, and I resist it because it's fairy. I'm okay. As long as I don't miss this play rough. Oh. Well, there you go. Devote yourself entirely so that even that fades and disappears will be ingrained upon yourself forever in your heart and mind. That is the fate of any human. It is both the duty of both trainers and chefs to find the good in any raw materials they have to work with. There lies is the answer to reaching ever higher to battle the last two. You'll find it for yourself. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm bad at Pokemon. That's for sure. 12 deaths in this series, and we're not even done yet. We're just done for today. Well, I'm going to do that because I'm not sure what my next play is. I think for the next member of the Elite Four, what I want to do is lead with Noche, and we'll fight that in the next episode. Yeah, so we'll start with Noche. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's episode, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But until next time, I'm Lanturn Joe. Me to let Pokemon get to Lazar. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night! Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And of course, you can ring the bell and you'll be notified first when new videos come out. You can follow me on Twitter at Lanturn Joe, and you'll be able to get news about the channel, new videos, and so much more as well. And if you want to watch some more videos, there should be some in the top right and top left hand corner of this video. But until next time, from me, Joe, and from Lanturn as well, we'll see you again.